I quite often get this question from concerned religion practitioners, especially Christianity, around how compatible energy work would be with their religion. In this video, I'm going to share with you my own perspective on this. Stay tuned. Before I start, I wanted to share with you my own evolution in this. So for years in my life, I grew up Catholic. I was born Catholic. I was baptized when I was a little child. So far down that I don't even remember when it was. It was before I was a year old. And then later on, I did my first communion, I did my confirmation, and I got married in the church and all that. Along the way somewhere, I started having these awakenings. I started, like reading books on self-development, and sometimes, some way, somehow, at a certain point, even looking at the way that sometimes I will see maybe the priest say something and then do something on the other side. I started having a lot of doubt about organized religion. I started having a lot of doubt about Christianity, or about Catholicism, or about all that, about all the hoopla that was all around it. And there was a time when I was so furious, I was so mad at religion, at the organized religion, because I kept thinking and saying to myself that there was a lot of lie in it, and there was a lot of manipulation in religion, because I was starting to see things differently than I was always told. From when I look back now, a lot of it, for me, the main one was when I would think about the separation, right? How one Christian denomination will even feel. Growing up, I remember this, even as a little child, as a young teenager and stuff like that. I always thought to myself, this doesn't make sense, right? How is it that even under Christianity, one section of Christianity is saying that they are better than the other? How Catholics think that they are better than Protestants, or vice versa, or how we created so many conflicts in the name of religion. So I became very rebellious for quite a few years. And then I realized, even when I was that rebellious, it didn't feel good. It felt like there was a disconnect, right? It felt very much like there was a disconnect. Now I understand why. It wasn't until I actually started doing energy work, right? It wasn't until I really discovered the world of energy that it all came back full circle for me, right? It all came back full circle for me, meaning the rage against religion is no longer there. I can see the unity of it all. I can see how there is really no separation between a Catholic or Muslim, or like there's no separation. It's something that we have created through maybe organized religion, through our own mind, through our own like the way that we are being humans and stuff like that. So with that said, to answer the question, is religion compatible with Christianity? Here's what I can share about that now. Because it wasn't until I actually started experiencing the energy world that I actually started truly understanding the words of the Bible, right? It wasn't until I actually, because when I was growing up, I was reciting a lot of things. I was taking a lot of things in, and I was taking other people's interpretation of it, right? But the moment that I started going into the energy world, which meant really feeling myself and connecting to myself on a deeper level, that is when I could actually really feel much deeper connection with Jesus Christ, or much deeper connection with even other spiritual teachers and stuff like that. That's when I started understanding that there is really no separation. That is when I started understanding that yes, Jesus Christ, in my opinion, was a teacher, but he wasn't the only enlightened teacher. That there are so many other enlightened teachers in the world that have been, that are now, that always, that will be in the future, and that here to show us so many things. And that there was a lot of misinterpretation of or it became something else, something completely different. And so for me now, the moment that I started experiencing and really feeling energy means that I started feeling my true essence on a deeper level. And the way that I look at it, my true essence is the same as Jesus Christ's essence, is the same as Buddha's essence, it's the same as even the most evil person that we may think about. We all have the same true essence. So it's all a matter of having the ability to connect with that. And for me, that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. What I can say about this, the other thing I can say about it, this is that so many of us are so hell-bent or so concerned about how other people will perceive us, or like when we start on this journey of energy work, we are so concerned about what other people are going to think about us or other people are going to say about us because of their own cage or because of their own perception. And a lot of the time we'll rather follow the crowd and fit in than to just go where like our intuition or our inner self or our guidance, like deeper guidance from within, is taking us. And so I'll highly encourage you to, if that's the case, and if you are really sensing, this is my opinion, right? Of course, just my opinion. If you are feeling inclined to discover this, and maybe there will be people whispering in your ears, that's very evil, that is demonic and stuff like that. And I hear that all the time. Sometimes now it makes me laugh, right? I even get messages on my Facebook page or like here and there saying, oh, you evil, energy work is pure witchcraft and stuff like that. Everybody has the right to believe what they believe, but for me the most important thing is, what do you feel? Do you feel evil when you are doing your energy exercises? Does it feel evil to you? And I would highly recommend you follow your inner own guidance, you follow your own intuition, as opposed to really trying to fit in with others. I know it's not always easy, but that is how we will all break out of these shells and out of these cages that we have put ourselves in from our mind. Now I have no problem with religion at all. I don't necessarily go to church every Sunday, but anytime that I go, I feel so inspired, because now I feel so much more connected to the meaning of the Spirit of Christ, for example. And that is the most important. I never believed that Jesus Christ ever said that judging others was okay. That thinking that, like whatever it is that we do to ourselves in this world. So that was my sharing with you today. Share with me below, have you ever had doubts about energy work and your religion? Or have you ever had anybody really bully you or like say these like things to you about like energy work being evil or like not godlike and stuff like that? Share with me below. I would like to hear all about it. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button right below this video, and also make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post videos just like this one. Bye.